So for today's craft, we're gonna be making these cute canvas wine totes. And I'm gonna be trying out vinyl frogs, rose gold, holographic heat transfer vinyl for the first time today. And so the first thing we're gonna do, of course, is measure. I got these wine bags from Amazon. I will link it down below. It came in a pack of 12 and it was a really reasonable price. And these are pretty sturdy. So this one is 6 inches across, and I'm gonna measure from the bottom to this seam. I'm not gonna put anything on this seam. So it's 11 inches. And now I'm just gonna measure it with the wine bottle in to get a more accurate measurement of what it would look like. So I'm thinking for the width, I would keep it about 4 inches, maybe 5 max, because there is a seam here. It's kind of thick, if you can see. And so I wouldn't want to be ironing on that if possible. And from the bottom to the top, it's 11 inches without going over the seam. So a design maybe 8 or 9 inches would be ideal. So let's go to design space and I'll show you the 4 designs that we're gonna do. So these are the 4 designs that we're gonna make today. I found a whole bunch of other cute ones on design space and I just collected them all and I hid them. It was getting too cluttered. So I hid them on the side for later on, for next time I need to make a junk bag. And to find these, I just went to images and typed in keywords like wine. And sorry, my computer is being slow. Yeah, and just scrolled down and picked all the ones that I liked. Wine friends. And I like this one. And drink me, cheers. Anything you can really think of, and just, I'm sure there'll be one for the occasion. And so this one I made 8 inches tall, and this one covers more of the wine bag, so I made it 9. And these 2 I made 4 inches across, since they're shorter. And I made them all pink, so they cut out together. And I don't know why it puts it on 2 mats, but I want to move them so they can all cut out together and save vinyl. So I'm just going to arrange it to minimize waste. They kind of all fit perfectly on a 12 by 9.5 inch sheet. And very importantly, we need to mirror. Do not forget to mirror. So I'm going to turn my Cricut maker on. And I'm going to search for iron on. And click on holographic iron on. And I'm just going to cut out my pieces and I'll meet you back at the table. Okay, I have my vinyl all cut and weeded, and it looks so cute. And this vinyl was so easy to weed. Yeah, it just perfect. So I'm gonna put these on the side. So on the vinyl it says for holographic to use a temperature of 150 to 160 for 8 to 12 seconds and do a cool peel. I'm gonna be using the Easy Press Mini today, and I have it on the lowest setting, and I had no idea what the temp was, so I'm just using a thermometer. So you have to put it on the surface. It's 187 degrees. So it's a little bit hotter, but I think it should be okay if I just move quickly. I'm gonna try the smaller design first. I'm gonna get my Easy Press mat. And I'm just gonna center it on the upper top half. That's good. Squeegee it down real quick. Okay, and the carrier sheet is covering the whole design, so I'm not gonna use parchment paper. So yeah, let's just try it out. 8 to 12 seconds. Maybe 8 since it's on the hotter side. I know it says cool peel. I'm curious. So no, it needs more. So I tried 20 seconds, just like the regular Cricut vinyl. And I'm gonna put this on the side and actually do the cool peel. So I'll try this, another smaller one. And if I really want to be exact, I could fold it in half. Make a crease. And line it that way. So I'm gonna again do 20 seconds. See, okay, the first one is pretty cool. I'm gonna try to peel it off. There's a little thread over there. The sides right there. I think it's good. I'm just gonna go over that one piece. Oh, and this one was not enough, so I have to go over that. It's always the edges that you have to really watch for. Oh, and I noticed I didn't remove that tiny little piece by the R. So let me see if I can grab it. Good thing I wasn't stuck on that well. Okay, so we're gonna do this one again. 20 seconds, just the bottom section, I think. I always like to do extra when I know I'm gonna give it as a gift, because I would hate for it to be peeling off. Okay, so the next one will be this one. This is the 8-inch. I think this might be my favorite. Maybe I could have made it 9 inches also. That looks good.
A dragonfly heard the message. Darkness was home for the star.
Okay, so this one was 9 inches. This one might be a little trickier. It has a little bit of a bump. Bottom. Okay. I could make it higher, but then it would be on the seam. So I'll just do it like this. was a little hard to get it on these fat seams, so I gotta do it a little longer. So let's try to remove this one. Oh, it's still not sticking. It's like two. This top part's fine. Okay, so it's just these two areas. So canvas is a trickier fabric to work with in general. So this is kind of common for you to have to do more than one press. I think this bottom edge needs a little more. Okay, this one's good.
Dragonfly heard the message. Darkness was home for the star. It spread its wings to the surface. Bright colors.
Okay, one thing I noticed, and this is a good mistake to do, or to show you. When I put the carrier sheet back, I did put it not exactly the way it was, like with the letters lined up. So when I pressed it, because of this finish, it's so shiny, it did leave an indentation. I don't know if you can see it. But this part is not, or this part is not as shiny as this part. And you can kind of see the lettering. So I guess this will be my bag. But very important, I guess, to line up the lettering if you take off the carrier sheet and put it back on. I'm hoping this one, it's just this star right up here and this one. So I don't want to mess it up like the other one, so I'm gonna, yeah, just the edges. I'm gonna leave it on. Okay, hopefully that works. Let's let this cool. Yeah, these came out really good. This one, I put the carrier sheet on. Again, not exactly. And you can kind of see it's not as shiny and it has some imprinting. This one was perfect because I never took off the whole thing when I did the bottom again. So if I was gonna package this, I would probably just put the wine in, tie like a cute bow on the top, and give this to a friend. And my idea for this one, which I was gonna do anyways, was I always carry around this 40 ounce hydro flask, and I'm always carrying mine from the top and also my two sons. So I'm thinking maybe I can try carrying it in this bag or leaving it in the bag, you know, just drinking from it, and it might just be easier to carry around all day, or more comfortable at least. Okay, so let's try to remove this top one. Did it work finally? Yeah. So what worked for this was just pressing down for 20 seconds instead of doing the circular motion. Maybe it does better with a nice press, like a heavy press. Like I was pushing hard. So always an experiment when you're trying out a new vinyl. This one was really beautiful. It just has like a few things that you need to keep in mind. But other than that, it worked out really well. I think this one will look really nice with the bottle in. Let's try it. Yeah, it's cute. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if you learned something or you like the video, please subscribe. I'll link everything I use down below, and see you in the next video.
The river flows one direction, and fishes they follow the flow.